Word of Chief Art Acevedo's departure comes at a trying time, as Joel mentioned, for Houston's police department. KPRC2 Investigates has been tracking homicide cases in the city, which are on pace to surpass last year's total. Investigator Mario Diaz continues our live team coverage on the chief's exit. Mario.
Homicides, homicides, homicides. They have overwhelmed the city for well over 1 year now. And some of the victims who are tied to the deaths that we have seen, these violent deaths in the last year, are speaking to Channel 2. And what's interesting about it is that one person in particular feels that Chief Acevedo, in the midst of this surge in homicides, is walking out on a job that is far from completed.
It's something that I feel like he's walking away from. With all the things that's going on in Houston at this time, I don't feel like it was appropriate to just walk away.
Art Acevedo is fleeing H-Town, with the H that usually stands for Houston beginning to reflect the deadly, out-of-control problem the city cannot seem to solve under his watch: homicides.
He may be trying to get out of town while he can, so that what's happening with the homicides does not stick to him as he's leaving.
In 2020, the deaths skyrocketed. HPD homicide worked 409 cases. Sources tell us we are 52% higher in 2021, with a total of 93.
The only thing I ask is, while you are here, that you do an exceptional job, and he has done just that.
As homicides surge, Mayor Sylvester Turner only had praise this morning, even stating the department is in better shape than prior to Acevedo's arrival.
I totally disagree with that.
Lakeisha Everett isn't buying any of it. The murder of her father, Richard Graves, remains unsolved nearly 6 months later. Record homicides and the inability to solve murders is her proof point.
The numbers say different. The numbers do not lie.
While he was here, I didn't think he did such a great job.
Former HPD sergeant and community activist Shelby Stewart feels Acevedo had one objective as chief.
I think Chief Acevedo's main issue in being here was creating a profile for himself and making it bigger.
One thing is for certain: Miami is not bigger than Houston. It is much smaller. In fact, the city of Houston's police department and city overall ranks as the 4th largest city in the nation. Miami is the 43rd largest city in the U.S., a much smaller department that he would become chief of. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to talk about the other challenges that have faced Chief Art Acevedo in the last 4 years, and the big one being, of course, Harding Street. Live at HPD headquarters, Mario Diaz, KPRC2 News.